Hey, it's Jen Vax with YourColorStyle.com. This is a color analysis that I did for a VIP color analysis customer. She has given me permission to share her case study on YouTube. So this video is a portion of that recorded live call. Sandra gave me a couple different photos and this little close-up of her eye. I didn't use the one on the right, even though I think she said, well, maybe they both don't have makeup, but she said there was no makeup in one of them. I can't remember, but I couldn't, it's hard for me to work with glasses. So I chose the one without glasses, but I feel like they're very similar. So I'm not feeling like one is better than the other. She said she thought that she was leaning towards warm undertones, but none of the warm colors work. Okay. So, let's see here. She has some, okay, and her roots here are a little bit more gray. So I first adjust the colors a little bit. Now, there's snow outside and in this photo, and that can tend to cool the photo down. So I hope that that's not true. This didn't seem exactly natural here. So I took a little bit of the yellow out. So I hope that's more of your natural coloring, because I just don't think the one on the left is accurate. So I hope this is right, because this is the one I'm going to use. And here we go. Wait, let me think about this for a second. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. So bright and cool on the left and bright and warm on the right. Right away, I do not prefer either, but I definitely don't prefer the bright and warm. We are completely out of harmony at this point. And here I can see the blues picking up the blue base of the pink picking up the blues in her eyes. A little bit of coolness in her hair. This is very strong on her, but I'm not liking the warm. And the soft, I feel even more strongly about the warm. This doesn't do anything for her. With this, the cool definitely does. So now we are looking at cool undertones between bright and soft, right? My impression of her is this, and I want to show you some comparisons here, but even though her eyes have a little bit of brightness to them, I don't think that her coloring overall is intense enough to support the bright and cool. This feels very, very strong on her. And this feels really calming and in harmony, but you might actually look at that and go, but that's not really that great either. And I would agree. So Sandra, I feel like you're like right in the middle of bright and soft. And why is that? It's because you have a little bit of you have contrast between your fair skin and your darker hair. Even though you're going a little gray, still the contrast is there. You got a little bit of a brighter eye, but not super intense. And so you're kind of right in the middle. And when you're right in the middle like this, the bright and cool color palettes are going to be entirely too harsh. They're going to be it's going to be too much. And so I don't want to say you're bright and cool, because it would be bright, cool, and medium, or bright, cool, and deep. And I just don't think that's going to be flattering on you all the time. So I will choose soft, cool, and deep, because the great thing about a soft, cool, and deep color palette is that it will be in harmony with your overall coloring, but soft, cool, and deep individuals also look great with a little bit of brightness. So a little bit of a brighter lip. A little bit of brighter colors, but just not day glow, gemstone, jewel tone colors. That's going to be just a little bit too much, but you could definitely go a little brighter, and you can go a little softer and a little deeper, which is why I think soft, cool, and deep is really going to be flattering on you. So I went ahead and I draped you in a couple different soft, cool, and deep colors just to be sure. I noticed that I gave you just a hair bit of a brighter lip. It's not super bright, but it's also not super grayed out either. It's just right there in the middle, and it really reflects the nice subtle brightness of your eyes. And this is an eye popping color for sure. This blue gray here. We have a softer green here. And so I believe you're soft, cool, and deep. Sunny, how do you feel about that? Does that feel right to you? She says that makes a lot of sense. Her microphone isn't working. It's fine. Why do you look good in corals? Okay. Why do you look good in corals? Well, it depends on the coral. If it's super orangey, probably not. But if it's more of a soft pink, you will discover that in the color palette for soft, cool, and deep, and everybody's color palette, really, um, the colors go all the way, the universal colors go all the way to 0. And 0 on the color wheel is a true red. It's not a orangey red and it's not a blue base red. It's just the most even balance of color of warm and cool. And when you go lighter in that color, it looks a little bit warm. I don't know why, but it just kind of does. And so I can see how a coral pink and a light pink would look really good, especially if it's a softer pink. Someone who is soft like you, because you kind of have a little bit of there's a little bit of a grace in the between the warm and the cool colors, and it's right there at that red in the color wheel. So even if it tips tiny bit over to warm, but you're going light and soft, those colors are still going to probably be very flattering on you. You may also just have a little bit of warmth in your skin, just a tiny bit, which is very common for someone who's soft and cool, because you have a mix sometimes of warm and cool colors, which confuses everyone. So I don't think the orangey corals are going to be right. I'd have to see it. So if you want me to look at that, put yourself in a coral top and post in the Facebook group so that I can see it. She says her hair was golden growing up and it has changed. So Sunny, do you feel like soft, cool, and deep is right? Or do you think that we should explore this a little bit more and see if the warmer colors are better? Maybe it's the photo that I'm using, because I would be glad to do another one. So what I would recommend, so we don't wait another call, is if you believe that you might be warm and I have it wrong, which is totally fine, post some photos of you in the colors that are on the warm side in the Facebook group so I can take a look, and then I will know. Okay, Suzette's going. Bye, Suzette. Thanks for coming. Yeah, just yeah, but I don't think like warm is in like, so Sunny says, I think it fits. I was thinking cool with some warmth. Right. And I did like, I don't think like, for example, mustard yellows and goldenrod is going to cut it. It's going to be more like lemon yellows, soft yellows. And then you have your full palette of your beautiful pinks and all the way through your purples and soft blues. All those colors are going to look really, really great on you. Okay. So play with it, take a look at it. And I also want to see the coral top. So post yourself in the Facebook group, the private one, with your coral top. I'd like to see it.
You have just watched an online color analysis provided by our VIP color analysis service. If you would like to finally learn what your most flattering color palette is, then this VIP service is for you. Visit yourcolorstyle.com/VIP. That's yourcolorstyle.com/VIP. Would you like to learn how to do this yourself? Your Color Style offers a professional certification program that teaches you how to do online color analysis for yourself and for women and men around the world. Visit yourcolorstyle.com/pro to learn all about our professional certification program. I'm Jen Bax, and thank you so much for watching.